1 in the name of Metiria Turei.
Tēnā koe, Mr Speaker. Tēnā koutou i te whare. My question is to the Prime Minister and asks, does he have confidence in all his ministers?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does the Prime Minister agree with his Conservation Minister that fish and game should be quiet and let our rivers become more polluted?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, I think the member is misrepresenting the Ministry of Conservation.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Or does the Prime Minister then back the Minister of Conservation's threats to sue David Haynes, the President of the Association of Freshwater Anglers, and to stifle fish and game from advocating for cleaner rivers? If so, why?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Speaker, firstly, I'm not sure the member or the Minister actually ever said that, and secondly, the Minister's made it quite clear he's not pursuing a course of legal action.
Order. Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. How can the Prime Minister have confidence in his Economic Development Minister when he is planning to cut real funding to science and innovation by 21% over the next 10 years? Or does he think that smart green innovation is not the future for New Zealand?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, the member's quite wrong. She was wrong when she tried to say those things last week, and she's wrong this week.
Supplementary.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does the Prime Minister retain confidence in the Social Development Minister when she twice claimed not to have read the most important epidemiological research on the health impacts of poverty from Otago University, showing that in New Zealand, one baby a week dies from conditions associated with low income?
Right Honourable Prime
Speaker,
Minister.
I have tremendous faith and confidence in the Minister of Social Development. I think when people look back on the history of this government in many years to come, they will remark what an incredible job she's done in terms of welfare reform, in terms of getting people into work, in terms of her care about vulnerable children, about the work that she's done to shepherd that important issue through this Parliament. And, Mr Speaker, if that member could achieve about 10% of what the Minister of Social Development has, she'd be doing well, but I don't hold out hopes for her.
Supplementary.
Order. Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Does the Prime Minister back statements from his Social Development Minister that she absolutely stood by her decision to deny newborn babies born into severe poverty, at serious risk, the same baby payment that's given to other babies? Or does he think that all children in New Zealand have the right to thrive?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes, in the context she made them, which was around the in-work tax credit, which I might point out was actually a part of Working for Families that was established and implemented by the previous Labor government.
Supplementary question, Metiria Turei.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. How can the Prime Minister have confidence in his ministers when they are threatening Crown entities who stand up for the environment, meddling with scientific research, and deliberately denying support to the poorest newborn babies in New Zealand? Is that level of arrogance his idea of working for New Zealand?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Well, I reject the characterisation that the member has, but what I would say is that we're a group of people on this side of the House that not only focus on the important issues, the economy, law and order, health, education and the environment, but we're actually a group of people that agree with the direction we're going. And every time we see the Greens talking about what they might do with Labor, with Kim.com and with other political parties, we find complete and utter disagreement. No wonder it's a shambles on the other side of politics.
Order.
Question.
Order. Supplementary question, the Honourable David Cunliffe.
To the Prime Minister, does he have confidence in the Minister of Immigration, given that thousands of records from the Immigration Contact Centre have gone missing as a result of an IT, quote, upgrade, unquote?
Right Honourable Prime Minister.
Mr Speaker, yes, I do have confidence in the Minister of Immigration.
Question number 2. David Bennett.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister of Finance. What progress has the government made in delivering